I don't, I've always been interested in like bad media. Bad media is really funny to me, but only some things fall under like actually funny. As I mentioned, The Lobster in the first stream, I believe that is like the worst movie ever made, and it's highly rated for some reason. Another movie I don't think is particularly good, but many people do. I might get some slack for this because I remember looking on Twitter because Joker had like recently come out, and it was like, if you want to watch a movie that's like better than the Joker, which is a good movie, watch Uncut Gems. It blows it out of the water. So I was like, wow, this has to be really good. I loved the Joker. It was a good movie. I keep saying the Joker, it's just Joker. So I watched Uncut Gems, and it is painfully dull. It's like probably the second worst movie I've ever watched. There's 15 minutes of good content with just a whole just boring mess of a film. You don't care. Well, I didn't care about any of the characters. And if you've not watched it, spoiler alert, the main character dies at the end, and it's just like, I don't care. Why would I care? He's just a bad person. I didn't root for him at any point in the whole film. Me and you are about to fall out if you don't like Uncut Gems. Well, fuck you. It's a bad film. I will die on this hill. It is so boring. The 15 minutes are really good. It's a really good film in filmmaking, but everything else is garbage. It's very dull. You don't have any connection to the character. He's just an arsehole. But he's not even a charismatic arsehole. He's just someone I dislike.
So,
Oh,
we're about to
shit.
fight. We're about to have a serious disagreement.
Yeah.
Well,
I just don't understand how you could like it.
I love it. That's just a quality film to me. I mean, I was on I had to pick a film to watch on the plane when I come back from the holiday I just went on, and that was the one that I picked. I downloaded that and watched it. I try and get my thoughts together on why I like it. Well, I think one of the things is it's like really tense, isn't it? Well, I mean, you
The
probably
15 minutes are tense, yes, I'll give you that. The 15 minutes at the end of the film are tense. That's it.
They are pretty.
But again, I don't care about the characters, so what tension there could be is lessened.
Yeah, I suppose if you don't care about him, but the thing is, I guess I do care about him. I mean, he's definitely not likable, the Adam Sandler character.
No.
Because he's just he's an absolute degenerate gambler. But the thing is, he
his
keeps on
family's like
putting
left
everything
him.
on the line. Yeah, well, he's a just complete prick to his wife, and thinks she's an idiot because he keeps on trying to go back to her when it's like we get to use the word slag now, but it's like slag girlfriend is like going off with the weekend, who is in that as himself as well, which is a bit weird.
Have you watched Joker?
I have seen Joker, yeah.
It's nowhere near as good as Joker, is it?
Well,
You
I
have
like
to admit
Joker.
that.
I like Joker and I like Uncut Gems. I got like if I had to pick one to watch, I probably would watch Uncut Gems. And you're gonna disagree with me by the sounds of it. Well, because I just love I think they've made two films. The people that made that, they made that and they made Good Time. And
I've
both
not heard
of
of
them
Good
are
Time.
absolutely awesome. I think Good Time was before Uncut Gems, but it's similar, so you probably would like it.
Llama has said they focused more on building tension than having a logical plot. I don't think that's actually true. I will disagree with that. The plot is logical, but
It's logical, isn't it? Because
I
he's
just hate
a
like everything
degenerate.
about it.
He doesn't have any self-control. That's the point of it. He doesn't like. He's completely. What would the word be? He's like an empty vessel. Everything, like his choices are made for him because he can't control himself.
Maybe this is just a thing where I'm just too autistic of a person to be able to like sympathize with him whatsoever, because I don't really have any addictions. The only addictions I suppose I have are like sugar, but I won't go out my way to get sugar. I'll just go without it.
Yeah, he's just he's like I said, he just goes with the flow of whatever his gambling addiction will take him to.
So this will be something I can kind of rant about for a bit. I don't think I have actually ranted about it before. Have you watched The Lobster?
Have I what was it? Sorry,
Have you watched the film The Lobster?
I have. Yeah, I have seen
You've
it.
watched that film, okay. What did you think of it?
To be honest, I didn't like that one. Well, I wouldn't say I like actively disliked it, but I watched it because Ralph the Movie Maker made a video on it and he was absolutely jizzing over it, and I was like, oh my days, this is gonna be so good. And then it was just, it was just what it was. Cause it's very strange film, isn't it? You've seen it.
Yeah, I've watched it twice. I uh I was supposed to hang out with my friend years ago, but I couldn't as I had other things. But they watched The Lobster, so I was like, oh, they said it was bad, so they're like, oh, I like watching bad films, so I will watch this film. So I watched it by myself, and it felt like it was a 3 hour film. And for years, I had it in my mind that it was a 3 hour film because it just felt that long. But
I don't remember how long it is, but it isn't 3 hours.
it's an hour and a half. I think it just cuts an hour and a half.
People think it's really funny. That's the
No,
thing that I didn't get about it.
It's not funny. I think my opinion of it is that it's very arty. It's very snobby. It's by people who think they're like geniuses, because everyone in it talks like a robot. They talk like this. I did this, and I want to go out with you.
Yeah.
So
I do.
you don't care about any of the characters. Actually, there is a funny part in the movie.
There aren't
No.
any characters, really, are there?
There's two characters
black
pretty much. There's the boring cat lady who kills herself, and that is like played as a joke, and that's pretty much the only thing where it can be seen as they did a directional choice there. Me and my friend, because we agree that it's the worst film ever made, we showed it to another one of my friends, and we thought it would be funny to torture him, but the problem is it's just a chore to watch, so we got really fed up too after with watching it, because it's such a bad film. Like
it is like, the thing is, the way that he gets them to act it, it is very like it sort of fits better in that film than the other one that he did. Because I don't know if you've seen the other one where they are acting exactly the same, which is The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Have you seen that one? It's got the same main guy in it as well.
Okay, I haven't. No.
I think that one might actually be 3 hours long.
Well, if I'm ever contemplating suicide, I will watch that one. Because it sounds like a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah, because the thing is, The Lobster is sort of like a little funny film, isn't it? Because it's like about people that get turned into animals if they don't get a partner. So it's like the whole premise is like a bit silly in the first place.
The premise is gimmicky, but it's rarely even used. No, there is another joke. It's about his brother being a dog.
Yeah.
That's like the only other joke in the film. What's also weird about it, I'll quickly just add this in before you add what you say. It's got a few big name actors in it. Like the main guy, I can't remember his name. But
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. Yeah, he's quite big. It's got Olivia Colman. She's definitely big now. I don't know if at the time she was. I can't remember any other people because it's
He's
oh,
a. I
the
know that
woman.
one of the people that's in Death Stranding is in it.
I don't know about the people in Death Stranding. The woman in it, the love interest is quite a big actress, but I don't remember her name at the minute. I think her second name begins with W.
Yeah, there's loads of people that are in like loads of other big things as well.
Hmm.
Because the director is a big director. He directed The Favourite, which is, I think it was, did I win the Oscar for best picture?
I
Or was
don't
it
know.
third?
I literally just the only thing I know that well, I don't even know the director, but I just know they did The Lobster, and it was received really well, and it's god awful. It is
Yeah,
a chore.
the main thing that was disappointing to me about it was that it wasn't funny. The the way that he sold it in his review after the movie maker was like, "Oh my god, this is the funniest film of the year," and it's not funny. It is like I could barely even tell that it was a comedy.
I don't even think it is a comedy, is it? Let me just quickly look this up. Fuck the game. Fuck the viewers. Uh, The Lobster.
I think it is. I think it's like comedy slash something else.
I thought it was like drama slash sci-fi. Uh, I'll put genre: thriller, drama, romantic movies, comedy. Science fiction, romantic comedy. Okay, so I was just completely wrong. It's supposed to be a comedy. It in no way plays as a comedy.
No, if I didn't know that it was supposed to be beforehand, I wouldn't know after.
If you aren't subscribed to the Greasier Wizard, you aren't a real American.